Memories are a valuable thing. They are something that absolutely no one can take from you. And as we begin this journey together, remember that one day you won't be able to make any more. So live your life and make those memories count. Welcome to Catching Travel, where we share our memories so that you remember to make yours.
Isn't that neat?
That was weird.
That's really cool. How do they get it to be watertight though?
I remember hearing about that.
How do they get those things to be watertight?
See the local colors?
Yeah. Pretty cool. can. Pretty cool.
Savvy, be careful.
They're really busy.
Watch Steve.
Mom's got them. That place right there is really good too. Paradise 637. We ate there last time. Look, they're selling Buzz Light.
Guys, the Paradise 37 that I mentioned is amazing. You definitely have to try it. For two people, I think we spent about $60, so it is on the little bit on the pricey side, but it's definitely worth the experience.
Super pretty out here now. Look at all that. Look how much it expanded it.
Up here towards the right, in just a second, you'll actually see me focus on the Morimoto restaurant. This is one of the newer restaurants that just opened up in Disney Springs. I'm not exactly sure on the pricing, so definitely comment below if you do know what kind of pricing that they have. But it
Where
is
is that
definitely a
cupcake
unique
place?
experience from what I've seen.
That one?
Definitely some good Asian cuisine if you like that. One of the most impressive things that I've noticed about Disney Springs is all the live bands that they now have. It definitely sets the more tropical mood than what previously had been with Downtown Disney. Downtown Disney was a great place, don't get me wrong, but it was simply just Disney. What I love about Disney Springs is that it incorporates hundreds of stores, not just Disney stores, but they all seem to have like their own Disney twist on them, which is pretty awesome. And up here to the right, you'll see the building that I mentioned called Morimoto. It's the new Asian restaurant that opened up in Disney Springs not too long ago. I definitely haven't got the chance to, check it out yet, but if you guys have, just comment below and let me know how it was. Is it worth the money? And right here, you'll see another band that was out here over by the Irish pub. There's definitely quite a lot of entertainment options here at Disney Springs, and honestly, you can definitely make a day of it. So if you've never been, definitely give it a try. I know that you're gonna love it. We go to Disney Springs every single time that we come to Orlando, so you'll probably see more videos of it in November.
Yeah, me too. All that.
You could just get to Europe.
Yeah. Man, they've really expanded this.
And yes, they really have expanded Disney Springs quite a bit. It seems almost like every time that I go there, they're putting something new in. And believe it or not, if you haven't been there in a
Over
while,
there,
they're definitely
across the
even putting
bridge.
up more parking garages, which is insane. That's probably one of the
that's
more
where
complaints that
Sprinkles
I have
is.
about Disney Springs, is the amount of parking that they have. Now, don't get me wrong, I definitely think that parking was an issue here, but I almost think that they're going to have too much parking, which means that
Eat it
during
later.
peak season, you're probably going to have a lot of shoulder-to-shoulder kind of traffic walking through. As it got later in the night, as you'll see in further videos later on, you'll notice that it got quite busy, which can be kind of a downer. And I know they're still expanding Disney Springs and things like that, but it's definitely going to be a problem, at least in my opinion, of the amount of people that's going to be here at one time.
Like, I went with the server's recommendation. I'm like, you know, it's first time here.
Hi, pretty. What?
Now up here on the left, you're going to see a place called Sprinkles. And honestly, if you have never been here, you definitely need to stop by. Such a cool place. And honestly, it's probably the only place that I know, at least that I know, that has a cupcake ATM. And as you see in these upcoming videos right here, you'll actually see the different cupcakes that a robot basically delivers to you once you order. And if you want, take a good look there, pause the video, and take a look at the menu. It doesn't change too often, although within the last year of me having been to Disney Springs, it did add a few more things, and it disappointingly did remove some of them. So definitely, if you don't see your favorite in the machine, make sure you walk inside because they might have that.
Watch your fingers.
Now how this machine works, you basically select what you want, you add all the contents that you're wanting to order to your cart, and basically you just hit checkout, kind of like you would at a Redbox. And then basically it's going to ask you for a payment, you swipe your credit card, and then about maybe a minute later, this door, as you'll see, will open, and the robot will have your cupcakes right there. It's definitely a nice touch that Disney kind of put in here, and it's definitely something that you need to check out. It's really fun, and the kids really do like it too. The cupcakes themselves, they range about $5.50. The brownies kind of vary within that kind of price range, but ultimately you're going to pay that price at Disney no matter where you go. So definitely give it a try because it's something that you'll remember for a while.
You got your cupcake. We'll see them when we get home. All right.
All I can say about this is wow. World of Disney is nothing like I remember it as a kid. They have obviously spent a lot of time both in money and in design because this is insanely different. If you haven't been to Disney Springs in a while, you'll notice that pretty much all of the famous characters up in the ceilings, things like that, the movies that they used to play, those are all gone. I almost think they went a little too modern on this store, if I'm being honest, because I do kind of miss the Disney feel that there was whenever Downtown Disney existed. Now, I'm not saying that this is necessarily a bad thing, because you know things do modernize as time goes on, but they could have done a little bit better job of making it feel more like the old store. And I'd say my only complaint about this store is the fact that it's not entirely open. If you see it says the reimagining continues of World of Disney in fall of 2018.
Someone's setting off the alarm.
Come on, guys. If you're gonna do this Disney and renovate the store, you have enough money, you have enough people and Imagineers that you could get the whole store renovated in one shot. It definitely kind of makes the traffic tighter, which is kind of a bummer because of the peak season that I went in. So it's kind of like shoulder to shoulder, kind of like jumping over everybody. At this time, it wasn't too bad, because it was closer to closing. But during the day, it's definitely a lot more crowded. So definitely, I can't wait until that second portion gets open because it's definitely going to alleviate a lot of the problems that are currently happening here. Yeah, the pig. So we were standing in line, and then all of a sudden Callie looked over, and she seen the pig. She grabbed it, and I instantly knew at that moment that I was buying the pig. Callie is definitely a stuffed animal person. So was Zeke whenever he was a young little baby. He was in love with animals too, like that. But I definitely knew I was going to be buying this as soon as she got it. And yes, for all of those wondering if I put it back, no, I did not. I did buy the pig. Definitely want to make Callie happy.
Recording?
Huh?
You're recording?
I was sending Marco Polo.
No way, Bubby. You guys like the food?
He's gotta go potty.
Okay.
Guys, if you haven't been to this place is called Earl of Sandwich in Disney Springs. It's over by the Void and over by a little bit near the Rainforest Cafe. Now, the pricing is pretty standard for what you're going to pay at Disney. I'd say the sandwiches are probably around $8. The one I have in my hand there is called the Italian, and it is amazing.
I love the Italian.
Not a lot of people seem to know that this restaurant's here whenever I talk to them. So definitely check it out. It is a little pricey, but not nearly as bad as like Paradise 37 or anything like that. It's kind of like they're more budget, if that even exists in the language of Disney. Their budget restaurant. It's definitely worth checking out. So definitely give it a try if you guys haven't given it a try. It's literally one of our favorite restaurants. Every time we get off the plane, we're like, where you guys want to go to eat? And then we're like, Earl of Sandwich. So yeah, you'll probably see that a lot in our videos throughout the years. And guys, I really do apologize. I know there's going to be some of you that say this video is really shaky. I don't currently have a GoPro, but I am definitely working on getting one to make the videos a little bit more stable in the future. So please bear with me as I get the proper equipment. Thanks for watching. To be continued very soon. Make sure you subscribe for more uncomfortable moments like this. Plus, Shannon's gonna be quite sad if you don't subscribe. Stop doing this to her! Just subscribe! Goodbye for now, and thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe.